Hello guys there, and welcome to Coming back for another Advanced Warfare video. Today we're going to be covering how to get headshots easily in Advanced Warfare multiplayer, how to unlock them. Once you do these challenges such as headshots, long shots, stuff like that, then it'll be very easy to get the diamond and royalty camo. So I'm going to be doing guides, preferably one each day. So I've done a long shot video yesterday, so if you want to go and check that out, very useful tips in there. Today I've got headshot videos on how to get headshots very easily. So like, it'd be awesome if you guys find it useful. Like I said, there's links to other videos such as long shots, how to get them easily, and a lot of people found them useful. But anyway, today's video. So I'm going to start off with a setup today. Now obviously I believe you need 500 headshots on any weapon you want to get royalty or diamond. So it doesn't matter what weapon obviously you're going to use. I was using the Bal 27, I want to get that diamond and royalty first. So what I went for is the Bal 27 and then the red dot sight, stock and foregrip. Now I was really deciding what sight to go for. In the end I just stuck with red dot sight. I've tried them all, I can't get used to any of them. The problem with red dot sight is that it's a very precise sight, but the actual reticle itself, the dot, sometimes it'll be too small, other times it will just kick up too much, other times it'll be fine. So I just tend to stay with it. I've tried switching out for other reticles, you know, you can customize them. So there's one like a clown, there's one where it's like a long line, like horizontal line, and I can't get used to any of them, they're just not very good. So just stick, I would say, with the standard red dot sight. The other sight that works with me, like the reticle on the target enhancer, that's really good. But the fact that it's in target enhancer means it colours the whole enemy red, and so you can't see where their face like starts and where their head ends, so you don't know whether you're going to get headshot or not. So what I would say is go for the red dot sight, then go for stock, so it just means you can walk faster while aiming down sight. You can also dodge a bit, I mentioned this yesterday as well. So basically if you're aiming down sight and you've got stock on, you can move faster, you can dodge a bit left to right while you're on your feet. It just means that you're going to be more difficult to be shot at as a target, so it just means that you're going to survive longer. Now foregrip just means there's less kick on the gun, a very useful attachment. And then we've just left our secondary and gone for a standard combat knife. We've also gone for a wild card called primary gunfighter, which gives us 3 attachments. Now I normally use this. And then for perk 1, 2 and 3, I'll get onto that now. So perk 1, I've gone for lightweight, which means we can run faster, and then low profile, which means we won't be detected by enemies by UAV. So that's going to be very useful. And the fact that I've got 2 perks in my perk 1 tier means I've had to use a wild card for perk 1 greed. And then next for perk 2, I just went for gung ho. Gung ho is very useful because without gung ho, what you'll do is you'll sprint when you're sprinting to get around the map, and your weapon will be going all over the place. It won't be like pointed straight in front of you where the enemy's going to come from. It'll be pointed to the side, not where they're going to come from. So in general, just away from where you want to aim. So what you want to do is attach gung ho, and what that will do is it'll mean that you hold your weapon straight in front of you when you sprint. I'm pretty sure it has an effect where it seems slower to me, like you sprint slower, but it's definitely useful. And gung ho just means that you're going to have your weapon like pretty much out ready to shoot. All you have to do is aim in and then shoot. You know, you don't have to like pull your gun out in front of you. It's already there. Gung ho, like I said, very useful. Now perk 3, I've had to go for a second wild card or third for perk 3 greed, and I've chosen toughness and blast suppressor. Now blast suppressor basically means when you are jumping about with your exo, it's going to mean that your ping kind of doesn't sharpen the map, and it just means that the sound is also quieter when you use your exosuit, so that sound is going to be quieter and it's going to be suppressed, and you won't see that big ring or ping circle coming up on your map. So it's going to mean you're going to be more stealthy. That's why we've got low profile, stuff like that. And then finally we've got toughness. Now toughness is going to mean that you don't flinch as much when people are shooting you. If you don't put toughness on, I find you do very badly. Now finally we've gone for an exo ability called exo mute device. This basically is like dead silence, which means the enemy can't hear your footsteps. Now note that if you just use it on its own, it'll be last for 20 seconds, but if you use an exo overboost, like overclocking, it will last for an extra 10 seconds, so 30 seconds. But 20 seconds is fine. That's generally how long you're going to need it for. So when you think you're going to come into a fight, just quickly tap it on. If there's no one there, you can tap it off again, but just tap it on and then sprint around the corner, sprint as fast as you can, get to your enemy, and you know, try and kill them. Now that's our class setup. Pretty basic, but very useful. And in terms of the maps, obviously I don't think there's a specific map. Like I liked Riot for it. It was very good in Riot. That's the gameplay you're seeing now. I don't know what else to say. It's not a ton I can say about it. Now headshots are very difficult to get. Sometimes I get loads, sometimes I get hardly any, sometimes I've even got none. It's very unlikely me to not ever get a medal that I'm trying to aim in the game, but sometimes it's happened. The minimum, on average, I probably get 3 or 4, but this class will help you, but it's still quite difficult to get headshots. So in game there are a few opportunities that you might want to take where you're going to get easy headshots no matter what. So one of them is obviously where the player's inactive. So if they've gone to eat their lunch or whatever, then they'll just be standing there, the character will be standing there. Sometimes I have the immediate reaction to just run towards the enemy and just shoot them, and then think, oh my god, they weren't even playing and I could have got the headshot. So be very careful. If it doesn't look like they're moving, it doesn't look like they're actually active, then just run up to them and point the gun right to their head and just shoot them, and then you'll get a headshot really easily. easily. Another opportunity is when someone's actually lying prone and they're trying to shoot you. You know, if you're facing them straight in front of you, or if you're right above them, shoot at the head, or shoot wherever you think the headshot is going to work, and you should get the headshot when they're lying down, because all you can see, if you're straight in front of them, is their head. So that's going to be very easy. Now, the third time is when someone's at like a window or something, and they're shooting out of the window, and they haven't noticed you, so you come up behind them basically. Very easy again, same thing as at first, don't just randomly shoot and try and get the kill. If they turn around, so what? Okay, you've died. But if they don't turn around, it's going to be an extra headshot for you, which is going to be very useful, so go for the headshot anyway, yeah. Now, in terms of in-game, like I always say, try and get into the frame of mind of thinking, okay, if I die, it doesn't matter because I can build up my kills other ways. It doesn't have to be now. So if I get some more deaths and kills, it doesn't matter, I can make that up another time. But these headshots are going to be easier if I just get into the frame of mind of, if it's not going to suit me, then don't bother going for it, okay? So what I mean by that is basically don't go out of your way to get a kill if you know it's not going to be a headshot if you're aiming just for headshots. So that's that. Now, in terms of game mode, I've left this till last because it's a bit kind of, you can do whatever you want. Some people might like something different to me. I personally couldn't find a game mode that I absolutely loved. In the end, I just went for free-for-all because it means there's more enemies. If you've got more enemies, it means there's going to be more people to shoot at, which means there's more people going to come in towards you can shoot, which means there's more chances of you being able to get headshots. So that's definitely what I would say. Go for free-for-all. I mean, I have gone for game modes like Classic Domination or Classic TDM, which means that they can't use their EXO, but I find I'm pretty much useless. Like, they kill me pretty much instantly if I don't have my EXO and I can't boost out the way. So unfortunately, I'm not very good. Like yesterday for getting long shots, Classic TDM was very good, but for this I find it's not very good. I'd say go for free-for-all because it means people are going to be coming towards you. You want them to come towards you as close as you can, really, because that means you're going to get bigger target, which means it's going to be easier to aim for the head. Now, one final tip is, you ready for it? Aim for the head. Now, it seems a very, very stupid kind of a tip, and I've seen this on other people's videos, the exact same tip, and I'm thinking, why on earth are you even bothering to point that out? But it can be very easy, just go for the kill, like I said already, and just think, okay, I want to get that kill, but you're not going to get the headshot, so actually aim for the head, make a big deal of aim for the head. The other thing as well is you'll see, with like the red dot sight and stuff, it'll come up with like a special quadruple line, I think, hit marker that will tell you aim for the head, so keep that in a position if you're getting that hit marker. If you did, but then you've kind of come off it a bit, aim back on that same target, try and do it, and that'll be a likely headshot. So that's been my time, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it's been a very helpful guide on how to get headshots easily. I know it's been okay for me, it's not been great. Now I've got over 100 headshots now, so that's been 100 headshots and 100 long shots, so I've now got 100 of each, which is really cool by following these two guys. So if you want to check out any of the videos, I'm going to be doing a triple kills guide tomorrow. Someone's actually requested that, so I'm going to be doing that. And then I'll do other ones like strafe and stuff if you want that. I've done an infected guide and tons of other advanced warfare videos, so stay tuned for them. But that's all from me today. I'll see you guys next time.